There we go. All right. Good morning, everybody. We're going to work on, as I mentioned, I kind of tweaked a knee here. And so I'm trying to behave and be nice to my knee. So today's going to be kind of around that a little bit. You need a strap. We are going to start laying down, but if you have a yoga strap, go ahead and grab it and put it in a loop. It's going to go around your thighs once we're laying down and have a block where you can reach it. And okay, yeah, I think that's where we're going to start. Make sure I got all my P's and Q's together. So then come on down and place your feet on the floor and make sure your heels aren't way tight up in toward the sit bones. Just let them be nice and easy, coming down from the knees pointing straight up. And maybe the hands come down to your sides or they rest on your belly, whatever feels really good to you as you start to settle into your mat. And often when I'm first on my mat, I'm pretty squirmy. I want to straighten my shirt and get my body settled, and all that's okay, right? We want to get to the center of our mat and the center line of our bodies, and then we can, calm down and settle in. If it feels okay, you can take the feet a little bit wider and allow the knees to fall in towards center and rest on each other. If that doesn't feel good, don't worry about it. Close the eyes, lengthen the back of the neck, and start to take the breath in and back out again. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Few more right here, just settling into your mat. If the knees are together, go ahead and separate them. The feet are hips width apart. And grab your block and take the block between your thighs. It can be up close to the groin, it can be somewhere in the middle. Just see where you are feel comfortable with it. And you may notice that there might be some tender spots along the inner thighs because we have the calf or the thigh muscles that go down toward the knee. We have the inner thigh muscles, the adductors, and lots of things can play a part here with knee discomfort. So all I want you to do is have it at the narrowest setting and give it a good squeeze. Maybe the feet walk in a little bit to mirror the distance between the thighs and give it a nice squeeze and just feel that and then release the squeeze. Good. And again, give it a nice big squeeze and release. One more, just like that. Give it a squeeze, hold. Maybe start to tone the belly in just a little bit here, but not necessarily flattening the lower back. Squeeze through those thighs, everybody. Give it a nice big squeeze and release. And then take the same block and take it to the second width. And you may have to adjust where you have the block and give it a good squeeze. Now, there should not be pain such that you increase pain in the knee or the tendons or along the insides of the legs are really tender. If so, adjust your block. Either take it right between your knees or higher or lower. And then release. When you release, let everything release, the glutes, the hips, and draw it in, squeeze. Try not to hold your breath and release. Good. One more just like that. Give it a good squeeze, everybody. And release. And then take the same width block and place it directly between the knees, direct right between the knees again. If that hurts, move it out of there. And then squeeze in again. Just three more. Feel the inner thighs engaging, right? Maybe the lower glutes toning in a little bit. And release. Good. Squeeze it in. And exhale, release. Last one here. Give it a good squeeze, everybody. And release. Good. Grab your block. Just set it aside. Grab your strap. Find your loop. That loop is, you're going to put both legs through your loop and then tighten it enough so that when your feet are on the floor, your legs, your thighs are about hips width apart. So what we just did was adducting, right? We're adding the thighs to the center. That's how I used to remember it. And now we're doing abduction, abduction. We're pressing the legs away. So we're going to press against the strap. You'll feel the outer hips engage, maybe some a little bit in the thighs. Keep the feet planted, but you can draw the feet away from each other isometrically and just pause. So oftentimes, right, knee issues, it can be arthritis, it can be a tendonitis, it can be arthritis. Um, Often, so it can be a tear, of course, but it's often such a vague, odd injury that we need patience, and I'm not good with that. And so this is a class on patience of giving it a moment and then release that. Just let it go. You feel the legs kind of softly draw back toward each other and press out and breathe. And so, what we learn on the mat, we take off the mat, right? Where else might we need patience in our lives, dealing with a family member, building a house, waiting at an airport? Good, release. We know, we know. Good. Last one. Give it a good press out, everybody. Big deep breath and release. Draw the knees up toward your chest and fish that strap down to your ankles. Leave the width where it is. And then, if it's okay for you, take the legs straight up. So that strap can be ankles, shin, wherever you can get some nice purchase. If you need something to help your lower back, just take the hands there. Don't lock out the knees, keep them soft and push against that strap. Oh boy. Big deep breath, everybody. And then just let go of the push. Good. Press out against that strap. Keep the back of the knees soft. Breathe. Imagine the whole entirety of the legs pressing out away from each other. And release. Good. Last one here. Breathe. And release. Last one here with the strap. You're going to loosen that strap up, take the strap to your feet, and go wide. Don't go so wide that it does not feel comfortable or controllable, right? So the feet can flex, the back of the knees stay soft. You're pushing against that strap. I'm even going to shorten mine a little bit. So you want to feel the outer hips, outer legs working. The knees are soft, everybody. Big deep breath. And then just release the press. and pull that strap apart. So I'm not pulling or pressing with everything I've got, right? I'm trying to be patient with this process. So I'm probably pressing out maybe 40%, maybe 50 of my availability. And release. We got one left here, everybody. Breathe. Push. Notice. And release. Grab that strap, one end of that strap, if it is looped, and just pull that in. Release one leg and take that leg down to the floor. So now we've got one leg in the strap and one leg down on the floor. If your hamstrings are really tight, just bend that knee and place the foot on the floor. So here, right, especially for when you do a lot of yoga or you teach a lot of yoga, it is really easy to want to lift that leg and straighten that leg and hyperextend the back of the knee. So I am very purposefully keeping the back of this knee as soft. Breathe, everybody. And then take the strap, listen up. We've done this before, but it's been a while. If it's your right foot up, the strap in your right hand, wrap it around the outside of your ankle, bring it around to the inside, hold that strap with your right hand, and take it out to the side. Go easy, keep the back of the knee soft. You're going to hear that a lot today. Yep. Now, if it's your left leg, obviously, you wrap the strap around the outside of the left leg to the inside. Big deep breath here. And draw that leg up. Just grab the strap with your opposite hand. Ooh, and take it across. So a lot of times knees, it is an imbalance somewhere. Hamstrings and quads, outer thigh, inner thigh, right? Shins get tight. I mean, who knows? But today we're just going to see if we can love on those knees and take care of them. Nice job, everybody. Bring it into the center. Undo that nice little loop. Take the other leg in and take the first leg out. So here we are again, just a soft, gentle hamstring stretch. Back of the knee stays soft. A lot of times we think we can't stretch the hamstring if that leg is not straight, but it's not true. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then take that strap out to the outside of the ankle shin, bring it to the inside. It's going to turn those toes out a little bit. Hold on to it with the same side hand and allow that leg to go out to the side. And breathe. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And draw the leg to center. Grab that strap with the other hand. Oh, take it across. Now here's some information, right? If that's a big old stretch for you, if you feel that, maybe we got some tightness in that hip and leg. All right, bring it back to the center, everybody. Undo that strap. Take the strap off. Bend the knee. Draw that knee to chest. Draw your other knee to your chest. Gentle if you have any knee pain. Take the hands behind the knees and just draw them in. But what are we doing by putting the hands there? We're creating some space. Breathe and then just straighten both without hyperextending and bend. Good. Straighten both and bend. Good. Three more and then we're getting up. And four. Good. Last one. And draw your knees to your chest. Roll those knees over to one side and come on up. Oh, good. And shake that out. So I want you to take both of your blocks. Hopefully you have two blocks. If you don't have two blocks, I would take your blanket, roll it up, and place the blanket underneath your knees. And it's not directly under the knees, it's under the thighs so that the crease at the back of the knees is soft, okay, or is available, and not pressing into the block itself. All right. And maybe just as this is coming in a minute, you have your blanket and you've got it just folded up. So lean back, good posture, but go ahead and lean back and just straighten one leg. Now, here again, don't hyperextend. I could lift, lift, lift and hyperextend that knee. It's not what we're doing. I'm just taking the heel off the foot, taking the heel off the mat and lifting and straightening. So there's one leg. Then do the other leg. This should be pretty easy. Just slightly engaging the thigh. Good. And then lift both and hold for a second. If you can sit up well, sit up well. If not, lean back. What are we doing? We're activating the quadricep muscles. They wrap not only directly into the knee, but around the knee as well. So breathe and lower. Good. And lift, lower. One more here. Lift and lower. If you want just a little bit more, and this is truly a little bit more, go ahead and take your blanket and put that on your lower shins. It's just adding, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a pound, a half a pound. I don't know what they weigh. And then lift. Two, don't hyperextend. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, just hold. Hold the heels lifted. Remember, legs can be straight, but you're not hyperextending. You're going to hear that until you're tired of hearing it. Open up, lift the chest, arms only if you want. This is going to challenge your core a little bit more. And exhale, release. Set that blanket aside. Bend both of your knees. Release your blocks. We're going to need those in a minute when we get moving. So maybe you keep them near the front of your mat. All right, take the arms out, lean back, lift one leg and extend and down. Modification of boat. You can also take the hands to the chest or behind you. Good. Lift and down. Lift, down. Just notice for you, do you tend to hyperextend through the back of the knee because your hamstrings are open or your body has that tendency? Just notice. Can happen with the elbows, can happen with, I guess, most joints. Good. Couple more. Little bit of core work. And breathe. Good. Hands down. Lift both knees or both heels. Breathe. Take the arms out. Boat pose. Feel free to straighten the legs if you want. I'm going to keep mine bent. Big deep breath, everyone. Take the hands behind the knees, push those legs away from you. So now I'm resisting. I'm I'm pulling those knees to my chest and I'm resisting, creating just a little bit of traction. Breathe, lift the chest, and release, everybody. Well done, well done, well done. All right, come on to table pose. Now, if you're dealing with a knee issue and it hurts to be on your knee, one cushion or two, don't be on your knees, right? It's really that simple. Does not hurt my knee to be on it. It hurts to compress it. So table pose, draw the belly in, straighten the right leg, and then just press back through the heel, right? So this is a tricky one for not hyperextending. So don't press the back of the knee, but press the heel back. Because when we talk about imbalances, maybe it's in the calf muscles. And then come up to your toes and press back. Keep the back of the knee soft. Lift and press back. Good. And then listen up. You're just going to drop the top of the foot so that you're leaning on the toes, top of the toes instead of flipping toes under. And stretch. Good. Release that side. Go to the other side. Press the left leg back. Tone in through the belly. Press the heel back. And then come to the toes. Good. Press back. And press back. Breathe. And then unflip your toes and just press the top of the foot toward the mat. So what are we doing there, right? Stretching the front shin muscles. Good. Release that side. Go back to the first side. Let's lift that leg. Let's add a little core to this. Take the left arm out. Find your breath. Breathe. I want you to tap hand and foot to the floor and then lift. Tap and lift. Tap. Lift. Good. Two more. And lift. Last one. Hold. Let the hand come down, bend the back knee. Be mindful. See if the heel will squeeze toward the glute. Again, no pain. And release. Good. Second side, and then we're done with this. Shake out those wrists if you need to. We've been on them for a little bit. Left leg lifts, right arm out. Hold here, balancing table. Tap and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let the right hand go back, tone in through the belly, bend the left knee, and bring that heel any amount toward the glute. Nice. Extend out and release that. Step forward with your right foot. Grab your blocks. So the back knee, again, please be mindful, especially if you're dealing with any kind of knee issues. And we try to get toward the top of the kneecap, the top of the patella, so that we're not putting direct pressure on the knee. And stretching this back quad, engaging the glute. We stretch the hamstrings a ton. We don't stretch the quads a lot. There again could be an imbalance. You can have your blocks up higher. And then again, only if it is okay, I want you to bend the knee, squeeze it in and hold. If your hamstring cramps, just let go of the hold. It's okay. Find your breath. And release that. I want you to flip your toes under, lift your knee. Hold here. Squeeze the inner thighs toward each other like we were squeezing a block. Take your hands to your knee. Lift your chest. Take the arms up. Find your breath. Easy lunge here, right? Again, no pain, no pain. Don't overstress. You can keep the back knee down. That's it. Slowly, slowly, slowly release the hands. Release your knee. Listen up. Just one thing here before we move on. Front leg straightens. The back leg deepens. Good. Bend the front knee. So again, lubricating. Go slow. Don't straighten the front leg so much that you hyperextend behind the knee. Last one, straighten the front leg, flex the foot. If you tend to hyperextend, take a block behind that leg, behind that calf muscle, and go, oh, there we have it. Still feeling a nice stretch here. Bend your front knee. Good. And release, switch sides. Left leg is forward, right leg is back. Remember to try to get toward the top of the kneecap, stretching the hamstring muscle. Shoulders are back. The blocks can be higher. Deep breath here. If you're ready, bend the knee, draw the heel toward the glutes. Now stretching this quad. Got it. Try not to collapse the front body. If it feels collapsy, that's a word, right? Then just take the blocks up higher. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And release. Lift that knee off the floor. Make sure the feet are hips width apart. Squeeze the thighs together. Take your hands to your knee. Lift your chest. Take the arms up. So, especially if you've done a lot of yoga or teach a lot of yoga, and I know my friend Deb knows this, it is so easy to hyperextend the back of the legs. Even here, right? The back leg, if we really push and we really push. Now, I want the leg straight, but I don't want to hyperextend. And so we just need to think about the softness and yet the strength and ease. Good. Exhale slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on down. Lower that back knee. Release your toes. Straighten the front leg. And bend it. Good. Straighten. And bend. One more time, everybody. Just moving and lubricating. Good. Slide that left knee back. Just move your blocks forward so they're out of the way. You're back at table pose. Your knees are hips width apart. Tone the belly in, flip your toes under, lift the knees off the floor. Hold on to that beach ball between the elbows. Make sure the arms, shoulders are working. Tone the belly in and lengthen the lower back. Breathe. Bring your chest toward your thighs. Keep those knees bent. Hold right here. Yep. So this is down dog in the upper body. The belly tones in, everything's getting long, but the knees are deeply bent. Straighten the knees by an inch or two. And breathe. Keep the upper body straighten by an inch or two. And then straighten the legs, but don't lock the knees. Breathe. Keep the knees soft, everybody. Tricky, tricky, but I know you can do it. Well done. Take those feet to the edges of your mat. Hold again. The heels might drop here a little bit, but keep the back of the knees soft. Ooh, and then bend the knees by lifting your heels. Walk those hands back until the heels drop down. Keep that bent knee. Hands come to your knees and come on up. Oh, and roll, shake, roll everything out. All right, grab your blocks and go wide on your yoga mat. Your blocks are going to be right there in front of you. Take the legs wide. Now, I kind of let's add this. I didn't think about that when I was working through this, but grab your strap that should be in a pretty long, this is optional, by the way. And go ahead and step on the strap and then take the feet wide so that you can see the strap is taut right in the middle. And then take your hands to your blocks. Most of you should be able to go medium or low and press the pinky edges of your feet against the strap. And imagine the legs getting wider and the sit bones getting wider by using the strap. If you don't need the blocks at all, you can set them aside. Let the hands come to the floor. And here's all I ask is not to round your upper back. Keep the torso nice and long. That's why those blocks can be really nice. Good. And breathe. And then I want you to imagine sitting back into the chair, into the wall behind you, still pressing the knees away. And then bring the hips back over the ankles and press against the strap. Good. Bend the knees, sit back. Your upper body's almost like a down dog. And straighten, legs straight. Good. Last one here. Bend the knees, just sit back. Keep the knees pressing out and straighten. Good. Grab your blocks. If you're not using them, go ahead and grab them, put them on. I think low level will be just fine. Leave your right hand where it is. Take the left arm up. Just a little twist here. Keep the feet pressing against your strap if you're using it. Release. Go to the other side. Release. Good. While you're right there, and if you're using the strap, take that strap out. Set your strap aside. Take the blocks up to medium level. Listen up. I'm not going to mirror here because I'll get I'll get so confused. Leave your right foot where it is. Maybe the toes point in a little bit. Turn your left foot to the short edge of your mat. Bend your knee as you walk those blocks forward. So the legs are in warrior two, right? Take your hand to your knee, take your left hand to your left knee, and come on up, warrior two. And then just drop the hands. So this knee, this front knee should be pressing out, lengthening that inner thigh. The knee is pointing to the middle toe or the middle to fourth toe. As that hip rolls in, the torso moves back away, pressing into back glute. But here's the thing, this back knee, right? You can bend it a little bit in this position. You can straighten it, but don't pop it back, okay? And then take the arms out again and find warrior two. Big deep breath. Good. Take the front arm down. It's just the easy side, extended side angle. Breathe. Watch the back knee. Take it back up. Straighten the front leg. Triangle pose, famous for locking out, popping back this front knee. Lean the torso forward. Keep that knee soft. Take the hand purposefully to the shin. Push your hand into your shin. Push the shin back. Take the other arm up. Triangle pose, but a softer knee. And breathe. What is it? The phrase necessity is the mother of invention. Yeah. Good. Bend the front knee, everybody. Slide that hand back up. Straighten your left foot so all your toes are pointing forward again. And just turn the other direction. So now my right foot is pointed to the short edge. I'm going to bend the right foot. I know you can't see my back foot, but there it is. I'm doing as best I can, knee to ankle alignment. If that hurts your knee, you just back off. Back leg is straight, but not. Okay, I know you got that message by now. Draw it in. Look at the front knee. Where's it pointing? Take the arms out. We press through the legs without locking out or hyperextending the knee, especially that back knee in this position. Good. Take front forearm to front thigh. Reach the arm over. Keep the back foot grounded. Try not to over scrunch those toes. Beautiful. Come on up. Straighten, but don't lock the front knee. Reach forward and take the hand down to the front of the shin. Press hand into shin, shin into hand. That should help keep that knee from locking. Breathe. Bend the front knee. Come on up, everybody. Whew. Good. Turn those toes. Inhale, reach up. You're wide on your mat. Exhale, forward fold. And breathe. Parallel the feet if they are not. Walk your hands forward. It is a wide leg downward facing dog. Keep your heels planted. And walk the hands in, heel toe the feet in until you can bend the knees and come on up. Whew. Nice job. Shake it out. Grab your blocks, take them to the front of your mat. We're almost there, loves. I love how my mat just scoots. All right, left foot forward, right foot back, not too far. Feet or hips width apart. Toes are pointing mostly forward. Your back foot is really pointing more toward the front corner of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down to your blocks. Blocks are up nice and high. And then you can adjust your pose a little bit. This is a gazillion variations of pyramid pose. Right now, the front leg is straight but not locked. Right now, the back leg is straight but not locked. The torso is long. You could lower to second level your blocks if you want. Lengthen your torso. And notice that even without locking the front knee, the hamstring is definitely stretching, right? From here, mindful, I want you to bend the back knee and sit back in those hips. And then come forward and bend the front knee. And if it is okay, you're going to go past your ankle to your toe line. You can see it there. Slowly, just rock forth, being very mindful. You are not locking anything out. Front knee bends, and then it straightens, and the back knee bends, and it straightens. One more. And back. Good. And then walk your blocks forward. Stand on that front leg. Lift the back leg. Hold it here. Good alignment. Don't lock out the back of the standing leg. Only if you want. Bend the top leg and squeeze that heel toward the groin or toward the sit bone. Don't lock the standing leg, as tempting as that is. And then draw that knee toward your chest, that extended knee, and set that foot down. Bend both knees. Come on up. Whew. Exhale, release. Hands come down, shake it out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soft knees down to your blocks, everybody. The right foot stays forward, the left foot steps back. We wiggle out through the hips. Find our distance. It's not a long pose here. We're doing a little shorter version, I think. And then so first we start right pyramid pose. Both legs are straight. The torso lengthens. Neither knee is locking out. And then bend the back knee. Front leg stays straight. Come on up. Front knee bends. Back leg stays straight, as if we were going to just take off there. And back. Don't do this if it hurts, okay? Especially the back leg when it bends. Back and forward. Good. Walk those blocks forward. Your front knee is bent. Straighten the front leg without locking. Lift the back leg. Tone that belly in. Find the center line of that standing foot. And breathe. Optional, bend that top or that extended leg's knee. Keep the softness in your standing leg. And draw the left knee toward the chest just so you can set it down on the floor. Oh, forward fold, everybody. Bend both knees, grab one block. Come on up. Ooh, good. Shake that out. Hopefully everything's feeling good. Take the block. Actually, let's go short, but take it high. Narrowest setting. Walk the feet in. Squeeze your block. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Don't lock your knees. What did Mary say about those knees? Don't lock them. Oh, that's right. Squeeze. And release. If you can, you're going second with putting it up way up at the inner thigh. Again, only if it makes sense. We're drawing it all in. The knees head toward each other. I'm not squeezing this block. It's being squeezed just because of its width. But just hold. Try to keep the feet level. Lock out the back of the knees. Just saying. Ooh. Just breathe, everybody. This can be an interesting one for people. A lot of sensation in the inner legs. Good. Soften. Take it out. One, go back to the narrow, go back to the second, go back or give it a wide one. This one is even harder, right? Ooh. Breathe. The knees are soft. Find your breath. Keep the legs just training toward the center. Try to keep the feet flat. This can be really uncomfortable for some people, so you just go back to your second or narrowest width. No worries. We're not going to be here long. Take one more deep breath. And exhale. And release it fully. Ooh, good. Just shake that out and feel that, right? It's just like, woo, all that blood rushes back in. It's a lovely thing. All right, so take your blocks back toward the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up, everyone. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees. Step back, downward facing dog, soft knees. Extend through the upper body. Draw the belly in. Good. Shake out the head. Lower the knees to the floor. Grab one block. Take that block between your thighs. Narrow or second at the most. Most people can do narrow. It's right between the thighs. Lift the knees, plank pose using a block. Now, think about this again, right? I can really pop the back of my knees, but I'm going to keep them softer. They're not really bent, they're just softer. The inner ankles reach toward each other. The belly tones. I'm lengthening the chest, isometrically pressing the heels back, but not locking out the knees. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those knees, everybody. Take that block out. Woo! Good. Release and come to a seat. Grab your blocks. Can also use a blanket here. Blocks are going to go underneath your thighs again. The back, the crease of the knees is not on your blocks. But look at what's happening here, right? You've got this nice little bend of the knees. Move the flesh out from the sit bones. Find your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Be mindful, but this is a lovely way to do a forward fold. It's usually pretty gentle on the back. So you can reach for the feet, you can reach for the floor. Don't overreach. You never want to like pull forward, but just see if you can lengthen your chest. Some of you can just kind of soften down. You can use your hands. This is a yin-ish pose. But I'm thinking of the belly spreading up toward the knees. Deep breath. And release, come on up. Want you to bend one knee, bring it into your chest. Grab your big toe or your shin. The other one stays right where it is. And extend up. Now, once you extend the leg, again, remember, right? Not locking it out, keeping it soft. Lengthen the chest forward. Breathe. You can straighten the knee if you want, but keep the knee from hyperextending. That's it. You've got this. Maybe you reach with the other hand in both hands. Hold your foot or your shin, by the way. You don't have to reach that far. Hold the knee soft, foot or shin. I want you to push your foot into your hands. It's not going anywhere. Breathe, release, and straighten. Same thing, other side. Lift up tall, bend that knee. If you can, you're just grabbing your big toe or the outside of your foot or your shin. The other knee is staying soft, so is this one. Chest gets tall. You can take the other arm out. And then bend the knee. Maybe you grab the shin or ankle or foot with both. Keep that knee bent and push that foot into your hands. Big deep breath. You got it. Bend the knee, completely release. Take both blocks to your shins. Both blocks to your shins. Knees are free, they're soft. Lean back. Good. If you can, I want you to just lift your hips. Lift one leg. Don't lock out that knee that's resting. Lower, lower your hips. Lift the hips if you can. Press down, say left shin, lift the right. Don't lock out that left knee. If you locking out the knee, you lower the hips or lower the leg. And lower. Good. Press and lift. Lift your left leg, working with leg strength. Lower and down. Last one. First lift, and then see if you can lift the leg. Keep those both knees soft. Lower and down. Good. Lift and sit those sit bones back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold again. This time the blocks are at the shin level or the calf muscle level. Still avoiding that rounding. Still breathing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, everybody. Release. Good. You're just going to scoot those blocks so that you can reach them, one on either side. And then come on down to your backs. Oh. I want you to take both blocks at the second level at a minimum and let your knees, outer knees and thighs rest on the block, soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. This should be zero work, everybody, zero work. Soles of the feet are resting against each other. The knees are resting on your blocks. Your belly is soft. You can take the hands out or rest them anywhere that makes sense. Find your breath. If your knees are not resting fully on your blocks, just take the blocks higher or move the blocks more into the thighs, where they are closer to the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feel yourself sink into your mat. Allow this to be where it is, no more, no less. Good. One more breath. Hold on to your blocks and draw the knees to the middle. Reach the knees toward your chest. You have one block on your right side. Lower those knees to your block. Let everything relax and then open up the chest and the arms to cactus pose. So even here, right, knees are bent. It is a softer twist than what might be your normal depth. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Few more breaths here. Allow the top knee to open back up. Bring the other knee with it. Good. The left hand block is in your hands. Draw the knees toward your chest and lower those knees to your block. And again, just relax here. Allow. Breathe. Back of the neck is long, the chest is open. Deep breath in, deep breath out, everyone. Good. Draw that top knee up and bottom, both feet to the floor. And then take both of your blocks just underneath those upper thighs. Straighten the legs. Lift your hips enough just to squeeze everything. And lower it down. Shavasana, everybody. The knees should be soft. If they are not, just move the blocks until they are. Back of the legs resting on your blocks. Chest open, heart open. Soften your jaw and your face, your chest and your belly. Allow your hips to rest heavily on the floor. Soften down even more. If you are ready, go ahead and just start to wiggle your way. If you are not, stay longer. It's a shorter class, so you have time. Hmm. Very slowly draw those knees to chest and rock side to side. Allow the knees to roll over to one side. And pause here in fetal pose. Fetal pose is also known as seedling pose, and it is where we plant seeds from our practice. And so I think of all the places where I am impatient, and I allow this lesson in patience to seep in. All right, press up when you're ready. Come to your seat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart, everyone. Bow to your own inner wisdom and to the gift of being human. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that.